Yo, it's OZ from OzFx, and today I just want to go over some of the trades that I took today. I really want to get in the habit of posting these because I've said this before and I'll say it again. I believe that the best way to learn is to see actual application of these concepts. And if you happen to be in my group, you can see these trades before I even post them. I post almost every single trade that I take beforehand, whether it's a win or a loss. I'm completely transparent. I also have a loss to show you guys on this video today as well, so stay tuned for that. And just in case you do want to join my Discord, I will leave a link down below. I have a free Discord, and then I have a private mentorship as well. So over here is my Discord. This is actually in the mentorship chat, and as you can see, I post things that I'm looking at. I post all kinds of things. In here, I post trades, and I got community trade setups where you can see other people post trades as well. I posted a trade there. I posted my pending order on ES Mini today, and we do a lot of stuff. We got all kinds of things in here, and then up here is the free section. We got a main chat, charge chat. We got all kinds of stuff, and you have access to the complete Smart Money Bootcamp in here as well. So I'll leave a link down below, and there's also a link on the homepage of my YouTube channel. Alright, so first, let's hop in and talk about GJ, because GJ was the first trade I took of the day, and I actually took this, I believe, during London. And if you look at this, a buildup of liquidity above these highs right here, right? If I go to the 15-minute, you can clearly see the buildup of the highs right here. You can also see this order block a little bit better. I'll draw this order block out. That's the entire 15-minute order block. So if I go back down to the 5-minute, this is just a setup that I'm kind of watching at the moment, but I don't really see enough. This wasn't a convincing break of structure for me. But over here, this entire down move here, this entire row of down candles is what I would consider to be the order block. We have a break up. I don't buy on breakouts. I buy on the retest of the breakout. So basically, order block, break of structure, retest here, and in the trade. And we started to go up, started making higher highs and higher lows. Came down here, almost stopped me out right here. I was literally surprised that it didn't. I took partials here, and I took partials here as well. And then I actually forgot to watch this. I just let this run, and then as price came up here, made these equal lows and then broke through a high again, I trailed my stop loss right here because I wasn't willing to let any more of it go. And just to show you, in my trading journal over here, I just cleared this out and remade it. Here is the trade at the beginning. See, order block. This was right when I entered. Then, of course, you got the win over here. So, pretty easy textbook smart money entry on this one. This one ran to a total of almost 1 to 4, but with the partials, it wasn't technically an entire 1 to 4 because I took parts of my position off on the way. Alright, so let's go over to E-mini S&P 500 because this was the gravy trade that I took today. So if I actually go to this chart so that I can show you without everything being marked up on it so that we can kind of look at some things to give the context behind the trade. So if you look here and look on the daily, price has been working within this imbalance here on this daily time frame. We rejected off of it here, but we never really made a clear lower low here on the daily chart, and then we had this big impulse up, right? So we go down to the 4 hour. This is where that daily imbalance was. If you look at this micro trend here, it's been making higher highs, higher low. You got low, low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then we make a failure swing here, which I believe trapped a lot of sellers in, and you could have had a sell in this area here as well. I believe I did have a sell in this area yesterday, and I believe I posted that trade execution on YouTube as well. So if you want to check out how that trade played out and see how it went live, go ahead and look that up. But ultimately, my target was up here, and we didn't quite get to that. Alright, we go down to the 1 hour. Price has just been strongly moving up to the upside. down to the 15-minute, we can begin to see some things a little bit better. So let's go back over to the actual chart now that my whole analysis was on. So what we had going on here is we had a high here. This is an old high, this line right here. If I scroll out a little bit, that is the high that I'm talking about. So there was liquidity above this level. We have a break of structure out. Price left behind an imbalance. This is actually a 5-minute imbalance. Let me go down time frames. This is actually a 5-minute imbalance right here, and the order block would be right here. So it hit the imbalance and it hit the order block. So you have an order block, imbalance, break of structure. Let's see what the fib was like. I believe it looks like it disrespected the fib. Yep, it blew through the fib, but the imbalance was inside of the fib. The order block was partially in it, but it was pretty deep. So again, we have order block, imbalance, break of structure that validates your order block and your imbalance, and then a return into that zone, and then price just is off to the races. We start making higher highs and higher lows in here, creating some liquidity right in here. That price stops out, makes a little stop run before going the other way. Relative equal lows right there. Stop run. This could have been another entry because you have an order block right here. I did not take that entry. I honestly went to sleep while this trade ran. And then we ultimately have another break of structure. There was a little bit of messing around in here, and then when I woke up today, I seen price was here and I closed it. So this ran for a total of almost 1 to 7. I took no partials on this. I got the entire position. And if I go over to my trading journal, you can see here, this was the setup that I shared in the morning. If you look at the time, this was 9:34. Oh, I almost forgot. I took a loss. I took a loss today. I actually took a loss right over here. I was talking with my group, and I kind of got a little distracted, and I did something impulsive. I entered on the 1-minute chart. Okay, so this down candle here led to a break of structure, and I tried to enter on that. Had my stop loss below here, and ultimately it came and stopped me out. But I wasn't done. I was even, at the beginning of the day, I was looking at this area down here, the area that did in fact work out. See, there was even another entry right here. You got a run on liquidity right here, breakout, displacement, taking out 2 different highs here, and then a run back in to this order block here, which this would be the ICT 2022 model. It's just not at 9:30. This was actually around the news that came out at 10 o'clock. So yeah, this was a loss, which was -1, and then this was +7, then GJ was +4. I'm also in one other trade that I'll show you guys, which I had opportunities to take profits on this today, and I didn't. So that's on me. And see, this one is in a loss at the moment. You got an order block that broke structure, returns back in. I was in profit for a little bit, and then ultimately it started coming back, and it looks like it's coming back now. But here's the thing. I use a stop loss for a reason. My trade is not invalid until my stop loss is hit. I do not close my trades prematurely, because almost every single time that I do that, price turns around, because the market engineers price to shake out emotional traders and to affect every single emotional trader with every tick. I have chosen not to be an emotional trader, even though my emotions do flare up at times. It happens to everybody. It happens to the best of us. So yeah, that's all that I did today. It was a positive day for me. Make sure to smash the like button and press subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you want to join the Discord group, either the free or the private mentorship, there will be a link below. I will catch you guys on the next video.